What up, guys? Kevin here. So I want to talk about how Xbox leaving the console market, how that affects PlayStation. What will PlayStation look like? We'll talk a little bit about Nintendo, but our focus here is on PlayStation because that is the big winners for Xbox putting their games elsewhere. They're going to go to PlayStation. Nintendo, they got their own games. They got their own thing going on. To them, it's like, oh, cool. Yeah, sure. Give me Hi-Fi Rush. While they play their Tears of the Kingdom or whatever. But PlayStation. Now, PlayStation, the state of PlayStation, we got to define the state of PlayStation. They're already number one against Xbox. Nearly doubled, probably doubled the sales of the series consoles. And it really is just the remaster station, and they're locking up third-party content. In fact, you can make a case that the third-party content that they've locked up over the years helped killed Xbox. I'm looking forward to the demo of Rebirth that's going to come out today. Can't play that on Xbox. Thanks to PlayStation doing deals like that. So, first off, that's a big benefit right there. PlayStation doesn't have to do those deals anymore. They don't have to keep games off Xbox. In fact, that might actually hurt developers because PlayStation's not going to go out and fund any games. They're not going to go to a Koei Tecmo or the Kino Bridge of Spirits developers and say, hey, make a game for us. Here's some money. That's pretty bad for development, right? You probably see a lot more layoffs. We don't like that. But PlayStation, it doesn't even seem like they're trying, right? They're not releasing any games. And you know in the back of their mind, they're like, holy crap, we didn't release any games. We released Spider-Man 2 last year, and that killed Xbox. That was enough to kill Xbox. So expect more of that. I think PlayStation's going to take their time. I even think they may not even buy any more studios. Maybe one here or there, but why do they have to? They don't have to. Now, I do think PlayStation is in a super, like they're already the market leader. Now they're going to be like the super market leader. So even if they wanted to buy anything, Microsoft is still going to be around to be like, hey, regulators, you see all those deals that PlayStation made to keep games off Xbox? Look what happened. We're no longer making Xboxes. So PlayStation is pretty much stuck with what they got. Maybe they can buy a developer here and there, but if they try to make any big purchase, I don't think it can go through. I don't think it will unless they put their games everywhere, meaning PC and then Nintendo Switch. I think Xbox leaving the console market, that's what happens. I think that would have happened anyways. Just seeing how hard of a fight last place Xbox had to deal with trying to buy Activision. So PlayStation has to nurture and just take care of the studios they got because that's really all they got. Again, it probably doesn't matter when you got Xbox out of the way. It's just them and Nintendo. But yeah, that's not looking good there. Now let's talk about prices. PlayStation introduced the $70 game. Let's remember, they introduced the $70 game and gave confidence to everybody else, including Xbox down the line, to increase the price of their games to $70. And there's already documents stating that they want to go to like $80 to $100 here in a few years. Why not? Fuck it. Who's going to keep them in check? Nobody. I think they'll do $80. I think they will. I can see them doing a Nintendo like Nintendo did with Tears of the Kingdom, where all the Switch games were $60 and Tears of the Kingdom came around. Like, no, that's $70. I think they'll do it with their games later in the generation, like before the PS6, where they're just going to say, screw it, sell them for $80. Going to see a lot of that. The PS5 price coming down, I don't think it's happening. Maybe like holiday sales, but again, with Xbox, they increased the price of a much cheaper made PS5 digital. PS5 digital went up in price. I don't think, I don't think the price is going down. The PS5 Pro, even if the series consoles are still around, what was that? A $600 console we're talking about? That might be $650. Why not? You're gonna buy Xbox? No, because Xbox games are everywhere else. So I expect a lot of that. Just greedy. And here's the thing: when you got a greedy corporation like PlayStation, it's never enough. It is never enough. They're just going to keep taking and taking and taking from the consumers until we've said we've had enough and we just don't buy games. It's to the point where they increase the price and it's not even worth it anymore for us to even buy the games. And they go, oh, crap, maybe we asked for too much. So, yeah, it's not good. But let's look at the Nintendo Switch 2. We got the Switch 2 coming out, and it's such a bummer that it's not a proper console, because I think that would give it more direct competition, and that would be really fun to see. I still think, or still hope, that the Switch 2 is powerful enough where people go, you know what, I'd rather buy the game on the Switch 2 than PS5, because I could play it on the go. That's going to hurt PlayStation. But with Xbox out of the way, I don't think they have to worry about that too much. But we got to look at it. Let's be logical here. How many people are playing on Xbox? Maybe like 50 million? 50 million with the Xbox One and now the Series consoles. I don't know what the player base is. I know that there's like, 200 million, but that's a lot of it's on PC. But, where are those people going to go? Those people are going to go to PC. They're going to go to Switch. Some will probably go to PlayStation. But it's not like PlayStation is going to get a huge advantage with Xbox leaving the console market. If people are not playing on a PlayStation right now, they just don't like the platform. I think that's it. It's crazy because it's a console that gets all the games. It gets all the games, and people choose not to go there. But yeah, it sucks that the Nintendo Switch is not a proper console. But what I do think will happen, if Xbox does leave, somebody else can go, you know what, we can take that Xbox spot. I could see Microsoft doing this. They may leave, they may no longer make consoles, but what if a Logitech, what if someone else comes around? What if even an Apple? We know Apple's trying to get into gaming. What if Apple creates their own console? What if Steam creates their own console? They bring back the Steam machines. I would love to see it. And then Xbox goes, you know what? We'll give you some exclusivity rights to some of their games. I could see that happening. I mean, why not? They're a third-party publisher at that point. It would be those studios. It would be Google, Amazon, Apple, whoever wants to make a console to compete with PlayStation. Going to Microsoft and like, hey, we want the next Hi-Fi Rush or whatever exclusive on our platform. We'll pay you. Wow. I would love to see it. I hope it happens. I really do hope it happens. But yeah, PlayStation, they're celebrating, but it's just going to be more negative than positive, I think. Like in reality, it's like they're already getting Xbox's best games or biggest games: Diablo, Call of Duty, Minecraft. It's like, okay, now you're going to get a couple a year. You're going to get the couple a year that were going to be exclusive to Xbox. Now they're going to come to you. That really isn't going to move the needle too much. But Xbox leaving completely, that's going to cause some disruption. And I can't wait to see it. It's exciting. It's exciting for me to watch it all play out. Xbox tried, and it sounds like they're just done. They're just like, hey, it ain't working. No matter what we do, it ain't working. But all right, I got to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.